Yesterday we had quite a bit of a problem.
I'm definitely not that good of a carpenter.
I'm not being able to close it.
If it doesn't get any better, I might have to take him to the vet.
I moved into an abandoned farm in Portugal. Stepping this far outside of my comfort zone definitely came with a few challenges. It's raining ice. Oh my god. However, I'm gonna keep building and hopefully moving towards a more peaceful way of life. I'm charging the fridge battery. Basically, I figured out a way to charge the fridge battery from this, which means that I can use my main solar panels. So far, so good. I mean, it's a big battery, but I think it can handle it. Whoops. Okay. How do we deal with this? Yeah, I don't remember how I put this on. Let's try that. So I don't know if you have any tips as to how to keep this from loosening, because like sometimes like I had to tighten it. Maybe I just have to keep an eye on it, I don't know. Let me know if you know how to use one of these things, because I clearly don't. So yesterday in the evening we had quite a bit of a problem. You can probably guess by the huge mosquito net over my bed. So yeah, if you've been watching the channel for a while now, you know that I've been I don't know, just dealing with mosquitoes forever, and summer is coming and so they're back. They're making a reappearance, thank God. Man, I hate those, honestly. Like, I'm even kind of, I mean, I guess I am allergic to them. I get very, very swollen. Like, for example, if they sting me in my feet, like, I just can't walk. It's insane. So, yeah, I definitely don't want that to happen. So, right now I'm using this net over my bed, which is actually pretty nice. I got it off of Amazon. It was pretty cheap, and it's a good thing, but obviously it's not as comfortable as just sleeping without a net. So I got a couple ideas as to how to isolate this place from bugs. As you can see here, I have a it's like a Velcro strip around here, and then I just put the net over it. It's not pretty, but it's pretty much a temporary solution until I finish off the roof. But I think this one's been working fine. The thing that hasn't been working so well is the fact that I never really finished the lock on this window. So that's basically how it locks, just a carabiner on there. And that means that there's not a lot of like pressure inward here. So that corner, I don't know if you can see, but there's some light coming in through there. Yeah, I mean, that either needs a lock here as well, or it needs some thicker foam insulation. And obviously I want to put a lock there eventually,
but I think that a quick fix that I can do is just get that insulation all around, and that'll hopefully cover some gaps. Also, and probably the biggest one, is that this door, yeah, I was gonna say that it looks okay, but even from your angle it doesn't. Like you can see there's a huge, like gigantic gap here. Like this is like half my finger, and the door is pretty twisted. Like I didn't do this door, I fixed it, if you remember. So yeah, it wasn't my fault. But yeah, that's definitely a problem. Like if I would be a mosquito, I would definitely be coming in through there. And I think down at the bottom it's pretty good. It's pretty good here as well, because since I put the wood, it tightened it there. But yeah, I need to do something about this. To be honest, at this point I'm willing to try anything and everything, so let's just see, I don't know, if it makes a difference. Also, I just want to give you a quick update on the fridge situation. It's been working completely fine. Honestly, it's been insanely good. I can have a fridge, which is awesome. And yeah, this power bank, it's like, it's pretty insane. Again, like All Powers, these guys were sponsoring my last video, and they just gave this to me, and it's insane. Like it's pretty ridiculous. So if you haven't seen me talking about it, do go check it out. But this video is not sponsored by them, by the way. I'm just pretty hyped with it. But I want to ask you your opinion on this charging situation. So if you see back there, that's like this whole thing is designed to be charged through solar and mains. And the problem with mains is that my inverter is not strong enough to power it, because I am running on solar here. And the problem with solar is that I have it in a position where like I didn't design this barn thinking that I was gonna have some more solar cables coming out of, and I really don't want to put some more holes on the walls. So right now, what I have set up is that I have this solar cable, I don't know what you call it. It's basically this little guy connected to the solar input, and then because that's a 12-volt input, and then I have that going to transformer. Basically this converts mains, so 250 volts into 12 volts to the cigarette lighter, and then I have it coming out of the cigarette lighter into that yellow thing. I don't know, man, I feel like you guys are not gonna like this. But I don't know, like it's been working fine. I do know that it's not the safest thing, probably. I should just get rid of this and just like make a, I don't know, just hardwire it. But man, I don't know, let me know what you think, because I wasn't, like, my hopes weren't so high with it, but it's been working pretty well. I also just want to take this time to talk to you about the whole Ku and his fencing situation. Honestly, I was completely overwhelmed by your guys' response to what I asked you last time. I'm just untangling him from the cable. Yeah, like you guys were definitely open to a crowdfunding campaign, and honestly, like, thank you so much. Like, that just means that you're willing to help me, and that's, yeah, that's awesome. So thank you. So the thing that I'm struggling with in terms of that right now is that, to be honest, I have no idea how much it would cost to get this place fenced out. I'm thinking about, I don't know, like, because if I get the whole property fenced out, I've measured it, it's around 200 meters of fence, and the thing is that it needs to be quite tall because it's a pit bull, like he can jump pretty high. It's a huge project for me to do around here. I try to get some quotes from like people that do this for a living, and to be honest, they just told me that they wouldn't do it because they're like, nah, we got too much work, like we can do it next year. Come on, like I'm not gonna wait a year for this. So then I was thinking, okay, so if I'm not gonna do the whole property, I can do just a portion. So I could do maybe, I don't know, like 100 square meters, something like that. That's an option that I'm still considering. I want you guys to let me know what you think, because that would be obviously cheaper. But then again, I feel like if I'm gonna do it, because eventually I will want the whole place fenced out, even because when I start gardening and whatever, I don't want hogs and sheep and whatever to come and eat my crops. So I'm like, man, if I'm gonna do a fence, should I just do it right the first time and go for the whole thing?
or should I just do a portion right now because that's the easiest thing to do? And then third, and this to be honest is the biggest thing that's been boiling my brain, is that this ground is very, very rocky.
You can see, like, this is all rocks. Like, this was a huge pain in the ass to put in, and you can see that it wasn't even all the way in. And that's just because the whole place is just stone. It's flagstone. It looks cool, but man, is it a pain in the ass to dig.
So I don't know, like, I don't know how I see a lot of pain ahead of me trying to, or ahead of my back basically, trying to put some poles, some posts in the ground, especially because I would need them pretty deep for it to be strong. So I don't know, like, I think I might try to get, I thought about getting a jackhammer, but then I need, like, those draw a lot of power, so I either need a gas one, which is crazy expensive, or I also need to get a generator, or I could try to rent it, but it's a bit tough here. Like, I can find many places that rent those kinds of things. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about it, because if I do get a generator, I have jackhammers at my grandfather's warehouse, so I could potentially borrow one of those. But still, I mean, it would still be a lot of time per post. Probably, I don't know, like a couple of hours just to put a post up, and from my math I would need around 80. So yeah, again, let me know what you think. Like, maybe you have some experience with this sort of stuff, maybe you have some solution that I even considered. So yeah, please help. I need it. And this part of the barn, what a mess it is. Like, I definitely need to organize this, to be honest. I think I'm gonna do that before. So this was definitely very overdue. I got a big bin because the bins are pretty far from here. So every time that I need to take my trash out, I gotta walk all the way to the big bins, which is a pretty long walk. So now at least I won't have to do it as often. And this thing, it locks, so I don't think any animals are gonna be getting in here, hopefully. So yeah. What the hell? So you see, back when I built this little thing was the only thing that I put in here in terms of any kind of insulation, I don't know. Basically, it's meant to be a seal, but it's like, what, maybe 3 millimeters. I'm definitely not that good of a carpenter where I can leave just a 3 millimeter gap. So yeah, I think it kind of works here. So I think I was a good carpenter here, but not there. So we gotta fix that. You know, I remember when I was building this thing, how nervous I was. I was like, oh my god, like, putting a hole in the wall. Like, I'm not, like, this was one of the, like, this was the biggest thing that I had built up until that stage. And I was so nervous. And it's not perfect, but man, like, it works. And it's been working fine. It's been almost a year, and this thing is still pretty solid. cool. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can close it properly. I'm not being able to close it properly. I think that like over time the sponge will like, I don't know, break in a bit. But yeah, but I need to figure out a way to close this now. Right. It could just be the case of putting some more washers there. I think that should do it. So one end is working. Now I just gotta finish the other one. See here. Yeah, I need 6 washers. These are really tiny ones. Okay. After so long, finally this window is done. More done. I still need to then figure out a proper locking mechanism. That's not just a carabiner. But, okay. It's a mess. Whew, sparking. Ah, damn it. That's why I didn't put that one. Because it doesn't close. That's annoying. So now is the time that I'm thinking, should I pre-drill the hole in my window? And the responsible part of my brain is saying yes. But the not so patient part of my brain is just saying, nah, it'll be okay. Let's see. Let's see if this is enough. Okay. Why is this moving so much? I don't have another carabiner, so it's gonna be coming out of my keychain. Or, you know what?
I think for now I'm gonna leave it like this. It's definitely not ideal. The seal is pretty good. Obviously, this is not great, but I'm gonna get another. I don't know, man. I don't know if I should get another carabiner, because this kind of works, but it's obviously it's definitely obviously not the way to do it. There's better ways, but I don't know. Like, let me know if you have any ideas for a good way to lock this. I think obviously we could put just a like a latch going in that way, but I feel like that would cover up the glass, and I don't really like that. So I don't know. But for now, I should get no mosquitoes coming in from this window, which is a huge win, honestly. So this foam, it's meant to be for insulating water pipes, but I think it should work fine. Like, they had some stuff like for this, but it was very thin. So I think this is probably the better thing, the best thing. I don't know what I'm saying today. I need a knife. Oh, damn. Holy damn, I haven't opened the store in forever. Okay, let's see if that'll be. Oh, Jesus. Oof, I think I gotta lock it from the outside. That's a bit tough. I sprayed the inside of the small barn with some bug spray. Honestly, I hate that stuff, but you know, I isolated the place and I needed to get rid of the bugs that were in here. Obviously, you can't just move in straight away. Like, so me and Ku went for a walk. It's nighttime now already. And yeah, I want to ask you something about him, because he's been acting a little weird lately, as in today. Like yesterday, I think he had the best day of his life. He was running around in at my job, basically. We just lock the gates and he just runs free. But today he's been very weird, like very low energy. And I noticed while he was sleeping that sometimes he was shaking. Also, he's been drooling a lot. And I don't know, it just feels, he just seems a bit off, like now he's just sleeping. But I wonder if he maybe ate something that he shouldn't have and he got sick or something. I don't know, like I'm gonna see how he is tomorrow, but if it doesn't get any better, I might have to take him to the vet. Look at this, look what I got. I actually found this in my drawer of a ton of things up in the barn, in the big barn, and it's perfect for my keys and all these little things that I have no idea where to put. So that's like, it's small things like this at a small barn. Like, these things are like, that's just save so much space, because that stuff will go in here. Now I have all this free real estate. Look at this. Even that can go there as well. I also got this drawer thing, and I'm gonna figure out a place to put it, probably in here, because like, yeah, like as you can see, this is a huge mess. And there's quite a bit of space here, like there's a lot of space back there that's very not occupied. But yeah, it definitely needs some organization.
sound good. That was, yeah, that was not easy. Yeah. Okay. So let's hope that I don't have to get this thing out many more times.